DTI fam, what's good, baby? Bonus episode for those of you that don't know or that might see this because I'm posting on Facebook versus just YouTube. It's kind of like my daily drive-by setup. Get in the car, speak my thoughts, speak my mind as I'm driving since I go on long road trips for work. But wanted to hop in here, not driving around right now just because I got back, so I want to speak on it before I get out of the car. But for those of you that saw my post yesterday, I posted about the DTI 50. We are getting a lot of people telling us that they started on January 1st. We're also getting other people telling us that they're starting on January 6th. So I wanted to see, how many people can we get to do DTI 50 before the year really kicks off? Well, everybody has this motivation, this drive, this passion. How can we capitalize on that? How can we help you as DTI with one of these free resources that we have, establish healthy habits in your life in the beginning of the year to then hopefully carry on throughout the remainder of the year? So this kind of stems because everybody knows about the 75 hard. Dylan and I both completed that, and it taught us a lot of lessons. There was a lot of great things in it when we completed it. There was a lot of things that we took away, but we wanted to give it the DTI spin. So 75 hard to me is like pretty unrealistic for anybody to take and carry on after they're done. And there's things we can take away. We can go back and forth on that. But the main point is that we center everything around DTI about building healthy habits to make our lifestyles healthier and happier, to make us healthier and happier, to then just continue to live our life without making it seem strenuous when we have to go and do things. And so how can we build healthy habits that not only pair with our lifestyle, but they get incorporated in our lifestyle because we're not forcing things into it. We're making time for the things that are important by just slowly building step over step. And that's what habits are all about, is incorporating little tangible action items to then build to the overall big picture. And so I wanted to get on here, talk about the DTI 50 because I'm going to post about it probably all of January. We'll see, but definitely until January 6th. So some things to keep in mind. DTI 50 is centered around building healthy habits that you can carry on throughout the remainder of the year. So for some people, it might be a little easier. So how can you take the things in it and then put an extra challenge to it? And I'll talk through that as I go through the different things. But not only that, if you sign up, whether you comment on this post, whether you reach out to me, please, 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 if you aren't sharing publicly that you are doing it, at least let myself know, at least let Dylan know, so that way we can get you into our platform, so that way you have the checklist to check things off daily. And we can be there as a little bit of motivation and, maybe even bring the people together that are doing it. Even if it's only a handful or a couple of handful, that motivation, that drive, that will keep us going through the 50-day challenge. I haven't decided if I'm doing it yet because I'm training for a half Ironman and there's just a lot that comes with that training. So I haven't decided, but we will see. So if you're going to do this in silence, please at least let myself know, let Dylan know, so we can get you integrated into our platform. So that way you have the daily checklist that you can make sure that you're hitting every single action item and then you're ready for the next day and the next day and the next day. So that way you see the success. So DTI 50, first and foremost, 10K steps daily. This is kind of like a threshold and a baseline when people join DTI is like, what does your movement look like currently? Let's not change anything about what you're doing day to day, but let's track and manage it and see. Because if you're at 2,000 steps and we tell you to get 10,000 steps every single day, the likelihood that that's going to happen long term is very slim to none. And we know this through the clients that we've brought on, through the people that we've had. If you jump that drastically, you're not going to keep accountability. You're not going to hold yourself accountable to hit that long term. So if you're hitting 2,000 steps, work your way up to 6,000, then work your way up to 8,000, then 10. But for the DTI challenge, since it's only 50 days, a minimum threshold of 10,000 steps. If you hit that daily, raise the bar. Get 12,000, get 15,000, whatever that is. So again, execute your baseline, but the baseline across the board for everybody is 10,000 steps every single day for 50 days. Work out 3 times a week. This is important because a lot of people are not in the gym right now. A lot of people don't like going to the gym. So you can do at-home workouts. You can do outdoor workouts. Whatever that workout is, do it 3 times a day or 3 times a week. 4, I'd say like 30 to 45 minutes. But if you can only get a 15-minute workout in, that is great as well. I thought we had a time thing in this, but we don't, because again, sometimes you got to fit it in. A 15-minute workout is better than no workout at all. A 30-minute workout is better than a 15, but it's better than nothing at all. And again, don't stress yourself out. You don't need to be in there for hours. You don't need to be in there for more than 45 minutes. Go in there, get your workout in 3 times a week, pair that with the steps and this other things, and you're going to see great traction. Next, meditation, visualization, cold shower 3 times a week. This one really gets me excited, because if you're not meditating, you will see a big stride in just mental clarity, mental focus, less stress. You're calming the mind, which is calming the body, which is calming your environment. Meditation's amazing. Visualization is giving you like the blueprint to just think the biggest freaking thoughts that you can on what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, what you've been through, how you're going to make this impact and live this life that you want to do. And then the cold shower. This doesn't mean get in the shower and soap and water and wash your hair in freezing water. No, get in there, go ahead, take your warm shower. But at the end of your shower, turn it to as cold as possible and stand under that thing and shiver. And if your water gets cold enough, you're going to start... You want to control that breathing. That's what it's about, is controlling your breathing. And then just watch how those 3 things just give you the clarity to just go and tackle the day. But not only that, you got the steps helping you. You got the workouts helping you. Now you got these things. And it's 3 times a week. We're not telling you to do this stuff 7 days a week. That's not what's important. What's important is getting your mind, your body, your environment familiar with these different things that you don't usually do. And being like, wow, I can take this away from it. I can take that away from it. Because once you start moving more, once you start working out more, once you start meditating and cold plunge and visualization more, you realize that there's other areas that just enhance in your life. You're not fatiguing midday. You're not getting tired midday. You're not crashing midday. You're not going to the pantry and looking for all these unhealthy snacks, which I'll get to next. But rather, you're sleeping better. You have more energy. You're more positive. You're not fighting with your significant other as much. There's so many benefits to this stuff, and that's why we outlined it the way we did. So the next thing, follow a clean food diet. Don't always go for the easy out and be like, oh, it's so expensive to eat healthy. No, it's not. We make excuses. And so during this period, you ain't going to have fast food unless it's healthy. There is some healthy fast food out there, which is like a rice bowl with chicken, or it's a salad with chicken. It is not a fried chicken sandwich with a bun and French fries. So a clean food diet also means eat whole foods, eat natural foods, get the processed foods out of your fucking life for 50 days. See what that does to you. When you go back 50 days after, you're probably going to be like, oh my God, this soda and this pop are disgusting now. This candy's gross now. Man, these chips make me feel uncomfortable. So, clean food diet, whole natural foods, no processed foods. You can do it. 1 cheat meal every 2 weeks. This is not a cheat meal day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a cheat meal. So if you're dying to have that fried chicken sandwich, guess what? You can have it. If you're dying to have that soda with it, great. You can have it. Give yourself the reward, because we as humans think we need these rewards if we do something for 2 days. So we're giving it to you, but it's every 2 weeks. This is a cheat meal, not a cheat day. The next thing, no alcohol for 50 days. We live in a society where alcohol is so prominent and so easy to consume because it's nice weather out. Let's go on a patio. The football game's on. Let's have a drink. The grill is going. Let's have a drink. The yard work is getting done. Let's have a drink. People are home for the holidays, from vacation. Let's have a drink. That one's hard. It is hard because you're going to get hit up, and for your friends, your family, hey, let's go out to dinner. Cool. Everybody's having a social drink. Oh, let me have one. Nope. I can't tell you how good I felt after 75 hard and after DTI 50 of not drinking for that extended period of time. And for some reason, I always pick it back up and go to it because it is socially acceptable, and the easiest thing to do in this world is to just meet up with somebody and have a drink. So, no alcohol for 50 days. 2 things left. Journal daily. If you do not have journaling in your life at all, watch how this clears it up. Get those thoughts. Get those ideas, get those moments, those little, whatever they are, little nuggets, and get them down on a piece of paper. If you need a recommendation on a journal, reach out to me. There's a 5-year journal that I really, 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 really recommend. I love it. Lo got it for me 3 years ago. I'm now going on my 3rd year filling it out, and it's so cool because daily, as I fill it out for this new year, I can look back to 2024 and see what my thoughts were. I can look back to 2023 and see what my thoughts were. I wish I would have started this sooner, but you got to start somewhere. So get a journal, buy a journal, and if you don't have the money for a journal, then just find paper, around your house, a notebook around your house, and do that. If you want some with a prompt, we can also help you figure that out. So reach out over any of this stuff. Last but not least, a half gallon of water daily. No excuses. I know there's people out there that hate water, but guess what? You're going to start loving it because you got to do it for 50 days. My recommendation, and again, this is going a little above, is to get a full gallon of water. That's what I try to hit. That's what the experts say that we should be consuming. But a half gallon to a gallon of water a day is great. Incorporate some electrolytes in there. Liquid IV. What are the other ones? Why am I forgetting that one? We get it all the time. Whatever. You guys know what they are. Wow, that's going to bug me that I can't figure this out. Anyways, get electrolytes as well. Have one of those packets in one of your waters. But yeah, half gallon to a gallon of water daily. So quick recap of all of that. Number 1, 10K steps daily, no excuses. 3 workouts per week, no excuses. Meditation, visualization, cold shower 3 times per week, no excuses. Follow a clean food diet, 1 cheat meal every 2 weeks, not a cheat day. No alcohol, journal daily, and get your half gallon to a gallon of water. So if you're thinking about doing this and you have questions, reach out to me. Again, please don't do this. You can do this in silence, but let me know about it. Let Dylan know about it so we can get you into our platform, because that will help you have a checklist. So that way you're not like, oh, I think I hit this, or oh, that. Like, you can load tangible things into this. You can document your journey. We can look back on it. And if you don't want to do it alone, find somebody. I will bring in 500 people into our platform that want to do DTI 50 starting in January of 2025. I will bring everybody in and I will cover the cost, because I think that it's that beneficial. And I think that there's a lot that can come from this. So my hope and my thought while I'm wrapping this up is that when you guys do DTI 50, when you go through it, it brings you an aha moment during the process where it's like, wow, now I know why this is important. Now I know why I should do this. Now I know why I focus on here. I want to elevate this. I want to feel like this the remainder of the year. I want to pick up new habits that align with this goal that I have, or this dream that I have, or I want to overcome this. And so that's what we do, is we bring people in to help them live a happier, healthier lifestyle through incorporating habits daily. And so again, we are not the platform that's going to come, you're going to come to us and be like, I want to lose 50 pounds. I'm not going to sit here and be like, good, you got to go to the gym 6 days a week and you got to cut out all this stuff. No. If you want to have that burger, if you want to have that beer, if you want to still live your life the best you can, then the DTI community is for you. The DTI community is for all of us, because again, we're not trying to step on stage. We're not trying to compete on the biggest stages. We're just trying to be healthy and happy, because that's going to impact us. That's going to impact our significant others. That's going to impact our kids. That's going to impact our family and our friends. This is an extension. If we preach all the time that we love our family, we love our friends, we love our kids, but we're not taking care of ourselves physically and mentally, then what does that mean? As we age, as we get older, oh, I got these aches, I got these pains, oh, I feel like shit. It's because I'm 60, it's because I'm 50, it's because I'm 30. No, it's because you're not utilizing your body. It's because you're giving up on it, but you think you're doing something right. Because it's like, oh, well, I'm not eating this as much. Oh, we have to move our bodies to keep it young, to keep it feeling young, and the rest will right itself. And once you start feeling better physically and mentally, that's when you can really go after and tackle your dreams, and that's what we want to help you with. So whether it's DTI or not, join a community this year, be around people that hold you accountable in the things that you want to do, and go and tackle your dreams. Go and tackle this life that you want to live. That's all I got for you. Let me know if you have any questions. This is longer than I thought it was going to be, but Hopefully I see you in 2025 doing the DTI 50. Much love. It's on!